Oh, and welcome back to Sonic Mania with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, Studiopolis Zone is a very colourful zone and a very funky soundtrack. It was probably released long before the game came out in 2017. And why not? It is. Lights, camera, action is easily one of the best themes in the games. For one of, I think, only 3 original zones in the game as well. Honestly, yeah. And there are multiple references, not only to Sonic, but to Sega in general. Not least when we come across something later. I'll get to that though. Firstly, you will note in the background there are multiple satellite dishes. Keep that in mind for when we go through the stage. As for badniks, there are actually quite a few new ones. Seriously. So yeah. Apparently I went into the Blue Sphere stage. This one from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh no, Sonic and Knuckles actually. Seriously, this is the second one I tackled in my Sonic and Knuckles Let's Play. So yeah, if anything that is even more changed in Mania from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it is the graphical quality. Obviously, this being on a much more modern console, it's not zoomed in. Firstly, with the graphics, by comparison to the Mega Drive. Also, of course, the fact that Sonic is actually fully 3D and polygonal and not looking like a complete mess. Well, not a complete mess compared to here, at least on the thing. Seriously. But, well, by comparison to this one anyway. Seriously, if I went back to the Mega Drive games, I probably would do a double take or something. Or at least with some of the Mega Drive themes anyway, but that being said, Studiopolis. So, let's see. Those badniks, the ones that hang by a thread, they will actually electrocute and pretty much electrocute you, if you know what I mean. And there is also another variation on the Orbinaut badnik in here, as if that hasn't been done to death in the Sonic games. I mean, we had the star pointers and the souls in, well, Sonic 3 and 2 for that matter, but yes, actually souls came first in Hilltop Zone, so yeah. What that is, I do not know. Some sort of obstacle. I do not think it is another badnik though. Also the pinball bumpers are here. They're beating us to death. But never mind that, let's see. Let's head down here and rouse up. Okay, no. Yeah. Well, we have note this is one of also 2 zones where you go really fast. Well, actually, no, I'm not counting, dare I say, Chemical Plant. That still has some fast sections lifted directly from the Mega Drive version, so, yeah. Don't you dare electrocute me, you silly thing. Seriously. But, let's see. Eggman monitor don't want. Seriously don't want. And the director's chair goes on. Seriously, that's one of the things I love about Act 1 of things, just the whole movie references. But, yeah. It's been ages, seriously. Still haven't come across that other reference. Seriously, and popcorn! Seriously, launching Sonic into the air. Awesome. Anything, and also, Robotnik as Charlie Chaplin, seriously. But yeah. And finally, the appearance of the electric shield. Works just like it does in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It attracts rings, it makes you jump a bit higher if you press the X button twice. And you'd think that's where the boss would come in, but not yet, no. We will see it in a moment. In fact, Studiopolis also appears in the opening to this game as well, seriously. You can even see a train in the background, seriously. Wouldn't mind living in this city. Although it does seem a bit Moulin Rouge-esque at times. But never mind, let's see. Let's bounce up here and Yeah, apparently I didn't use the satellite things, but never mind. Anyway, here's the boss, the first of the Hard Boiled Heavies, Heavy Gunner. And he's accompanied by 3 other, dare I say, Egrobos. Basically, what you have to do to damage him is to send the blue missiles into him or the other Eggrobos. Yeah. However, this boss is actually quite tough. Seriously. I also love the boss theme, High Spec Robo-Go. Seriously. I also like that the Eggrobos are carrying truncheons. Seriously, that has to be the most insane thing, but something that like British police would carry, or would have carried. I don't know if they still do now. So yeah. Also, doing the slow roll, Sonic's usual move, doesn't usually work here. Okay, then we're back. So let's try this again. Seriously. As for the other Eggrobos, their job is, I guess, to carry Heavy Gunner's bazooka. That's what I'm gonna go with here, seriously. It's very hard, though, to jump over the red missiles, because what will happen until the blue missile actually hits Heavy Gunner, what will happen is that they will still go after you, seriously. They are very on point at these blue missiles. Sometimes I think the only way to actually get past them is to actually have either have Tails take a hit or lose rings on purpose, so you don't have to deal with it. The problem with that is, though, there are only so many rings in between phases when you're fighting these guys. Seriously. So yeah. Keep in mind, Sonic does have like a rubber band physique in this fight because he's constantly running. I think I'd equate it to the Eggman boss fighting somewhat anyway, in terms of physics anyway. The Eggman boss fighting Quartz Quadrant in Sonic CD. Although this is a lot more fast paced, obviously. So yeah, so we have that. We'll also have another fight a bit later that's somewhat similar and kind of reminiscent of from the same Sonic game I just mentioned, but there you go. We trashed his helicopter at least. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, if anything, I think the other, I don't know. Yeah, the Hard Boiled Heavies are a formidable foe, I dare say. Judging by what we've seen anyway, and Eggman in the background. Anyway, now we're in the TV studio, which is surrounded by something. I don't even want to know, but yeah. Also, there's going to be a reference to, I'm going to say Sonic Advance. Seriously, a game that I wish would get a release on the Nintendo Switch because of GBA, but no. Sadly, THQ has something to say about that. We even get a lottery reference, seriously. The other reference I would have made a reference to would have been Streets of Rage. Seriously, there's actually a reference to the first level of Streets of Rage. But I didn't get it on when I was going through the stage, it seems. And Sonic literally becomes an electric current, apparently, yes. Static electricity? Quite possibly, I dare say. But, I don't know. But, yeah. Other than that, let's head to the right. Seriously. And what I'm trying to do is bust through there. Not easy having those annoying bug badniks with cameras on their heads chasing you. Seriously, they even take a photo of you. I'm guessing that's just a gimmick because they don't do anything else. It's solid rolling on the film reel. Ah, that was brilliant. But yeah, by the way, likewise with Sonic 4, believe it or not, Mania reuses the warm-up music from Sonic 3. Although it doesn't play like every single time you get a well, it doesn't outstay its welcome, unlike in Sonic 3. Seriously. You can easily lose lives in this game. Not only to the Hard Boiled Heavies, but also to Eggman and what else? Whatever else, I guess. But anyway, that being said, let's go through here. If anything, I'd like to think Studiopolis reminds me of a lot of the levels in Dynamite Headdy. Seriously. That's what it reminds me of. Another classic treasure game, which was on the Sega Mega Drive and is available on the Mega Drive collection for the PS4. But let's see. And yes, this does behave in a similar way actually to the although I think there's gonna be a thing there, so I don't know. But never mind, we'll go through here. Am I going backwards? I don't really want to go backwards, seriously. And anyway, as for the Eggman boss, basically he controls the weather, and that clocoid in the middle shows you which one it is. If he's forecasting sunshine, then Eggman comes downwards, and you can actually attack him so long as you're beneath him. However, that is kind of a double-edged sword, because if you stand in the sun's rays, or the rays of those lights, then yeah, that's not so great. You'll take damage that way. As for the wind, that will blow you upwards, and if you time it right, you can actually damage Eggman that way. Also, when there's a storm, it will generate these thunder clouds, which can hurt you, seriously. Meanwhile, Eggman is low enough for you to actually damage him, seriously. And there we go. That's actually quite a good boss fight. Anyway, with that done, we have another classic Sonic level coming up. Probably one of my favourites from Sonic and Knuckles. But that'll do it, I think. So I will see you on the next episode for when we go to Flying Battery Zone. Yep, we are going there. Anyway, I'll see you then. Goodbye.